One of the great things about using Cooking the Books and Drinking the Profits is that you can manage all of your suppliers and stock for yourself. There are no limits to the number you can add. The easiest way to add suppliers and stock into your database is by importing the stock list via Excel template. To do this, navigate to the Contact tab whilst logged into CTB. This will take you straight into the CTB & Co Help Center. From here you can search a keyword such as import, and the results will come up with the Importing Suppliers and Stock Help article. From here you can quickly download the stock import template, which you will use to import stock files into your database. Once you've done that, open up the stock list that your supplier has provided to you and begin copying and pasting the information over to the CTB & Co stock template, using one tab per supplier. You can simply copy the entire sheet from the first tab into as many new tabs as you need, depending on how many supplier stock lists you're importing at the time. If you're importing stock for an existing supplier, just be mindful to copy and paste the supplier name and ABN over exactly as it is in your existing address book, so that the system doesn't think it's a new supplier being added. Make sure that you have all of the supplier information ready to go so you can copy it all straight into the supplier details fields. Remember to enter the ordering contact details for the supplier so that when you're ready to start placing purchase orders, their email address is ready to go. When you're copying stock details from your original file over to CTB & Co, make sure that any special characters like these in this example are replaced with standard alphanumeric keyboard letters. As a rule of thumb, if Excel can't read a character, the system won't be able to either. Once you've updated the information in the original supplier file, you can go ahead and copy them into the CTB & Co template. The system is designed to map with the template formatting, so just make sure to keep the original format on the template by pasting the values only. You'll see this option if you right-click the box that you're pasting into and then select it from the paste options. One of the required fields that need to be populated is stock categories. You can assign stock categories to the stock items you're importing by adding the detail here. Make sure that stock categories you enter here match exactly with those that are already in your database. Next, you enter the units of measure and stock details for each item. In this example, it's a 750 milliliters bottle. It is alcohol, so will have tax applied to it on invoices. In this example of beverage stock items, they all have the same information, so it can be copied straight down to the other stock items. That stock list is now ready for import, so you can move on to the next supplier tab. Follow the same process as before for each supplier. Start by copying the contact details and then entering in the stock item details, paying close attention to the formatting and the units of measure. If you are entering food stock and it says that it comes in by the box or the carton, you'll need to make sure that you enter in the weight of the item, for example a 10 kilo box or a 1.5 kilo carton. When all of the information in the stock files has been entered, you can go ahead and save your work. When you're ready to import the stock file, navigate back to your system dashboard and then go to the Stock tab and open up Stock Maintenance. From here, simply click the More button and select the Import Stock from Excel option. Here you will come to the Document Manager, where you can add the stock file for import. When you can see that the file has uploaded, you can highlight it and then select the Import Stock option. If all of the information has been correctly formatted, the system will pick up all of the information that you included in the import template for each supplier tab that you created. In this example, the supplier already exists, so the new stock items can simply be added to the existing stock lists. If you're importing an entirely new supplier's stock list, the system will create the new supplier for you during this import process. Once everything has been imported, close the Document Manager and check the imported stock list in Stock Maintenance.